Chapter 1, To Live Forever. I think that writers write because of a deep anxiety we feel about the finite nature of our existence. This may not be something conscious that we recognize, but we may want to live forever in our poems and stories, or in some way not fade away with no one to remember anything at all about us. If this is so, then I may be one of those, and now I'm writing as fast as I can. I write this as a letter to whom it may concern. I turn to you, my friends, family, and other relations, my readers, and I ask you, if anything were to happen to me, I entrust to you my words, poems, the ones I've written and the ones I will write. If anything were to happen to me, help me, please, to ensure that words live on, that should I fade away, others will have something to say, something about what I contributed, how I made some contribution, some impression, some way I touch you, and that I live for something. It's so easy for things to get lost, like we ourselves can get lost. And then, what will remain of me? What do people say of me? What will they say? It is my greatest fear and the source of my greatest despair that the answer to those questions would be summed up in one word: nothing. I think of these things not because I think something will happen soon to me, but because life may not present time or opportunity to achieve recognition, and thus a sense of meaning or self-actualization, no matter how many years I may go on writing. This poem was written originally in March of 2009. It's from a certain point of view. I think that for me, self-actualization is through relationships. In fact, the entire point of this book is the epiphany I gained about how it was within a particular relationship and the loss of that relationship that I realized a profound truth. Think about those words from Don Henley's song, New York Minute, where he says we should take care of love because one day they're here, next day they're gone. Yet another part of us realizes that everything passes and we can always look to the future, right? Perhaps the point is that knowing that things are fleeting and transitory, we should not take anything for granted, ever, and hold on to what we do have for as long as we can. However, there is something more profound that I discovered. As much joy and as much as my career was rewarding, my sense of accomplishment, nothing compared to the meaning and value of the relationships most dear to me. I need to know that, and I need to know that in the future, so that I never forget that holding on to a loving relationship and putting that first, no matter what, is the greatest lesson I've ever learned in life. Let me repeat. In the future, I never want to forget that holding on to a loving relationship and putting that first, no matter what, is the greatest lesson I have ever learned in life. Putting that first above all else, above career aspirations, and above all we could accomplish in life.